session. My name is Finbar.
I'm Hannah.
I'm Rich.
Today we're going to be working on acceleration, speed and agility. Other small concepts we'll be working on are spatial awareness and coordination. As you can see, the equipment we need today is only cones and hurdles, pretty simple pieces of equipment. And well, might as well get straight into it.
We have 4 cones set out. The player stands in the middle. This is number 1, 2, 3 and 4. As soon as the coach shouts out a number, he'll be running to it, back into the middle again and so on. We'll just do a drill and an example for that. So Rach, you ready? 3, 2, 1. This is working on the agility as well as speed. 1, 2, 4. Once he does this for about 10-20 seconds, this is when he has a break and a recovery for about another 5-10 seconds.
So a way to progress this exercise is to increase the time, so the exercise time. At the moment it's a 20-second exercise time before rest, so you can either increase or decrease the exercise time depending on the nature of your athlete. Another way to progress this exercise is to increase or decrease the distance between each cone. What we're working on here, we're working on changing direction, spatial awareness and acceleration.
So an example of using speed and acceleration is doing a 100-metre sprint. So we will be demonstrating parts of it. So when you're at the start of the race, you're accelerating and it's the rate of change in velocity. That's when they're quite down low, they're starting on the race. Maximal speed is no change in velocity. You can run at maximum velocity and no longer accelerating. So that could be such as when the athlete's gone from low and now they're starting to be upright and straight. Speed endurance is the ability to maintain relatively high running speed. That's again as an upright and then running to the finish line. At acceleration, it's more time on the ground, which creates a large amount of force. And maximal velocity is the ability to develop high level of force in a short period of time.
So during sprint, you want to start in a nice downward position, close to the ground, staying at a 45-degree angle. As in going forward, you've got opposing forces going each way. As you get further on into the sprint, you're going to notice the athlete will be much more upright and legs will be at more of a 90-degree angle. Welcome to our second exercise. This is called the Illinois Agility Test. As we can see, we've got Hannah participating for us today. It's a pretty simple exercise. All you need is a few cones. So today we're going to be working on acceleration, changing direction and maximal speed. So get right into it. Hannah's going to demonstrate. You can see she runs to the opposite cone, back through again to the opposite cone, weaving out the cones in the middle. Come back again using small steps to get in between the cones, around the far yellow cone, and finish with a sprint into the last 2 blue cones. So, ways that we can progress this exercise: we can increase the distance the athlete has to run. We can also increase the amount of cones in the middle and maybe squash it down a little bit so the participant has to run in and out of more cones, working more on agility. You can add more elements to the exercise, such as high knees and a run. That's personally up to you. Depending on how your athlete performs, you're going to work out what distance they run, what their recovery time shall be, and everything like that. As you can see, we're going to have Hannah demonstrate a progressed exercise. So as you can see, we've increased the distance in between the cones, and we've put more cones in the middle, so she has to weave in and out of more cones. So when you're ready, Hannah. Main focus in this is changing direction and maximal speed. Another way to further progress this exercise is adding some more cones. As you can see over here, the blue cones. What she will now have to do is weave, as she comes out weaving out in the cones, she then has to go and touch each cone. The order she decides to touch each cone in is up to her. So we're going to run through it quickly. You ready, Hannah? So again, it's just like before. Weaving in and out of these cones. Now decide which 3 cones in what order she'll touch them in. Go back weaving out through the cones. And continue the drill per usual.
This is the 3 cone test. This focuses on change of direction, acceleration and spatial awareness. Finn was going to give us a demonstration when I explain this. He's going to run over to this first cone there. Run back. Run over to that cone again, then up to that cone. As you can see, he's changing direction, being aware of his space, and he finishes at the line there. So a way to progress this exercise is by adding a cone in, as you can see over there. He'll be running over to he'll be doing the exercise as he did before. If you'd like to start it, Fimbo, run up to that first cone and back. This time, he's going to go all the way to the end around the cone. Back here, to the middle cone, up to the top, around and back. Another way to progress this for an advanced level athlete would be to add an extra cone in which the athlete, Fimbo, will be changing direction and speed in return. If you'd like to begin, Fimbo, demonstrating again. Run up to the middle cone and back, all the way to the end, to the middle, up, all the way down again, run to that cone and a sprint back.
This activity, Reece will be jumping over the hurdles 2 feet. 2 feet together like so. Then he will go down to the ladders and he will go footsteps, small footsteps, in and out, and then he'll finish off at the yellow cones.
So the way to progress this exercise is instead of the 2 foot jump, we're going to do a single foot jump over the hurdles. This is going to make it into a more realistic situation of running. We need to keep a nice straight posture, knees at 90-degree angle, foot coming down, ready to sprint. Right, so Reece here is going to demonstrate us today. Continue the ladders as per normal, and then finally finish with a sprint to the green cone.
I volunteered to part in a hurdles and ladders test, and this is what happened. He performed the test at his full capability. Watching, I hope you enjoyed the demonstrations today. These showed how to improve an athlete's speed and agility by progressing and regressing skills and drills.
These activities can be used in both individual and team sports. There are many progressions and